Oh my God. Oh my God. It's not only Tuesday, it's a She and I Tuesday. I hope you're ready out there. Fellas!
You know,
Call your lady right now and tell her.
thinking of some things.
Get that thing ready when you get home.
Spice
Because it's
things.
going down. Yeah!
Oh,
So, you know how I feel about this. Let's go. Come to your bedroom. Welcome back, everybody. This is, listen, if you want to get into it, I suggest you come, let me come DJ your house party or something. If you got a house party out there right now, and if you want the real vibe,
Why
I'm talking
gotta be a
about
house
the
party?
real vibes. I mean, because that type of music is only reserved for like small occasions, right? Like I'm not going to a
I've never heard this song at a house party.
Let me get there. You're not going to the same house party that I was going to. But listen, this type of music is only reserved for the vibes. It's not reserved for she did her thing conference and vendor event. It's not reserved for all
Bear,
that.
what are you talking about?
Is this
You
right here is not
literally
reserved?
you're
Listen,
talking
hold
about
on.
a bunch of nothing right
Hold
now.
on, let me get done.
You're talking about a bunch of nothing right
That
now.
song right there is not reserved for going to Minerva. It's not reserved for Willie B's. Shit.
That's
it's
a
not
car
reserved.
ride song.
What?
It's a car ride song
What?
or a bedroom song.
Come on now,
It's
come on.
not a go outside your house
Oh, it definitely
and
is.
play song.
It definitely. You ever been to a wind down Wednesday? Shout out to you know who. Did you know what? To you know who. They know the vibes. I ain't got. You been listen. I heard about
I
you.
never went to a wine down
I heard
Wednesday.
about you. They told me about you before we
Nobody
met.
told you about nothing.
Okay.
I've never gone to a wine down, a Kappa.
back in college.
Hey, I didn't go to many Kappa functions.
So if y'all are new to the podcast, episode like 3, I'm about to dig back into the crates and then I get to the introduction in 1 second. But back in college, before me and India met, I told my best friend, shout out to Big Phil. Okay, now that we got the other way. I told Big Phil, I said, listen, bro, I saw this girl named India, man. Like, you know anything about her? Phil said, bruh, man, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. She was at the house on game night, and I think Big smashed. I know if he ain't smashed, he at least saw them big old bitties. And what you gonna say? Look, with them red lips on looking like the Joker,
care.
she ain't got nothing to
I
say.
don't care. I do not care.
India.
Yes, I was at a game night. No, he did not smash. Yes, we were playing Truth or Dare. And yes, he saw a tit.
So see
I
how
dare
the
you
story.
to show him your tit.
See how the story just.
Woo!
Damn, I thought you were about to shit. I was at a heart attack. Where do we go from here? But do you see how the story changed from I ain't going to no Kappa event to now all of a
That
sudden
wasn't a Kappa event.
She's showing boo. It was a private Kappa event.
It wasn't a Kappa nothing. It was at my homegirl house. They came
Nonetheless.
to my homegirl house.
Who? They. Who are they?
It was.
You don't gotta say no.
It was Phil.
Don't say everybody's name because they could be in a happily married situation where they don't talk like you and I talk. Everybody don't have this open dialogue.
I didn't say who was doing what, but who. None of that was really going on.
But somebody saw them dead and them hit them tits. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. This
You was looking
is,
at titties on Instagram
Come on,
earlier
man.
today, so I don't know what you talking about.
I mean, don't we all do? You tell me what y'all look on Instagram. You talking about that group text? Them brothers show look good, don't they? I know. Don't worry. Anyway, I was looking at a confident man and his wife or his baby mother posed together and she was half naked. Now I say that because you got to be a confident man to post it on Instagram.
What are you talking about? You talking about YG's post?
400, yeah.
YG posted a picture of him and his girl butt booty ass naked.
You
You know
gotta
what you
be
talking about? She was butt booty ass naked.
But you got to be a confident man to let that ride because you know how many people, like, even if you don't, I don't follow his baby mama. I didn't even know. I knew who she was, but I didn't even, But then I scrolled down like, damn, YG, who you got with you? That's his whole baby mom, 2 kids. And he just got her on that butt naked. Like you said, from the rooter to the tutor. You saw everything. I was shocked. So I wasn't looking at breast. I was looking at YG 400. It's my guy. You know the vibes. Anyway, can I introduce the show? I'm asking.
Go.
Welcome back, everybody. This is, if you didn't know it by now, She and I. I am your host, B-Love. And like always, I have my very special host with me.
India Marie.
Ooh, India Marie and B-Love, the husband and wife duo you didn't know you need, but you got us and we are here to stay. This is the best thing to happen on a Tuesday. Well, damn it, since Monday. Give it up for yourself out there one time. That's for you. And this is for me. It didn't work. Anyway, I got to pause for the calls real fast. And I want to thank each and every one of you who listened to the last episode of She and I podcast. That episode, we do an episode every week, right? Some are great. And let's be honest, some are good. Last week was great. It was amazing. And you guys let us know. So if you haven't listened to last week's episode, you can pause it right here. Go back and listen to that one. And then come back to this one. This is going to be great too. But she's not on her, she doesn't have her superpowers in her tonight.
Okay. Everybody kept talking about how funny last week's episode was. However, I went to Trader Joe's. I didn't go to Trader Joe's. I went to Turnip Truck when I got out of class last week.
Yep.
And when I walked in Turnip Truck, where did I go in Turnip Truck?
Ain't no telling. You like to spend money.
Turnip Truck sells honey pot pads.
Oh,
I went in there for, I had left them at home and I was in class and I needed something like
Jesus Christmas
that day.
That thing was flowing and going.
So I walked in there for the pads and they have a whole like extensive CBD section in there. So I was like, honestly, like my anxiety has been like high lately. And so I was like, I could relax, I'm going to take me a little CBD and then I'm just going to relax and go to sleep. Boom. So I take the CBD.
What kind was it? Because everybody wants to know at this point.
I get on the podcast.
Okay.
But I'm thinking that it's just normal CBD, but I forgot that on the pack that I bought, it also said THC.
Oh.
But it said THC 8. And so when I was in the store, I did like a quick Google because I was like, what the fuck is THC 8? It's a different strand of it's not the same strand of THC that's in weed. And so
you on that K3 over here. I remember that K3. You on that K3.
I didn't think anything of it because it was like a low dose of THC. And so again, I'm sitting here thinking like, all right, we'll take it and we're going to be fine. So I actually cut it in half. So they were like caramel chews. You know the caramel candy that you used to eat back in the day?
Werther's Original?
Yeah. That's kind of how it was.
You gotta be an old lady. She's eating Werther's Original CBD. Hold on. Caramello or Werther's Original?
I don't think I've ever had a
Werther's
Caramello.
Original was the stuff your grandma had in the bottom of a purse at church.
And you suck on it a little bit? Yeah, that's what it is. That's what I had.
She had little Werther's.
I cut it in half because I was like, well, it does say it got a little THC in here. So just to be on the safe side, because in the past when I've had edibles, they just don't do me no good. Like, first of all, they always take like an hour to kick in.
We can tell this story too. We got some stories to tell tonight. Yeah.
They just bring me down unless it's sativa. Because sativa makes me very happy and excited and wordy. And so what I had was actually a strand of sativa.
There it is.
And so it just so happened to kick in the middle of me recording the podcast.
And it was a good time.
And so when we finished, I was like, "Beard, I'm high as a kite right now."
She looked at me and said she was hot. So I'm like, what the hell you want? I said, they sell that in the store?
They sell it in
Tennessee?
the store.
Not a
They sell
dispensary?
it in the store. I have one. So what I bought, it was just a 2-pack. It only had 2 caramel chews in there. So I'm gonna give you a piece
Nah,
of the
I got a new
other one that I have.
I got a new job, baby. I don't know. They might drug test your boy, and I don't know what Delta 8, 9, 10 is. Like, I'm trying to be clean.
So like when we went to LA in 2019 for the podcast convention,
We did that.
I was like, let's go to the dispensary and get some stuff. So we went, got a pack of edibles. Did we get a pre-roll? No, we didn't get a pre-roll.
Nah.
We just got a pack of edibles. So we split it.
Yeah.
So we just out having a good time.
Regular.
His edible had already kicked in.
I'm a lightweight.
And I wasn't feeling nothing.
I'm
I wasn't feeling
lightweight.
nothing, but I didn't take no more. I just, just like whatever. It is what it is. So we was like, we got to go back to the hotel so we can check in to the convention.
Yep. We got there extra early.
So we go to check into the convention, and it's a line walking into the convention conference room or whatever.
And it hit you.
As soon as I step foot in that line, that damn edible kicked in. I went no good. I went no good.
She can't
the
handle.
guy in front of us was talking to us, and I was just sitting there like a jackass, just sitting here smiling like.
She don't know what to do. She don't know what to do.
I looked at Bear. I said, "You got to get me out of here. Like, I got to go back
cold.
to the room."
I learned my lesson early on. Let me tell this story. You want to tell it real fast? Let's tell it.
So, this was when we Bear and I's first spot together was this little apartment in Nashville. It was a great spot.
Hardwood floors, cheap, open floor pan. And let me say it again.
And it also had,
cheap.
it was very cheap. It had mold in the walls.
It
Like
did?
my skin, remember my face kept breaking out. We was
I
like,
ain't
what
had
is
no
this?
mold in no wall.
There.
This is my first time ever hearing about mold
The
in the wall.
mold in the showers,
I don't remember then.
and we kept having to bleach the walls.
You sure you ain't stay with nobody else?
He tripping.
Here we
At
go.
one point, my face was breaking out,
Okay.
and I was like, I think it's from this hard ass water because we weren't used to the Nashville water.
We had to get a new
And
faucet.
so we changed the filter in the shower,
We
but
had to get a
then
new shower filter.
we
yeah.
noticed that it was mold coming through on the walls.
That's right.
So then we bleached the walls.
You're right.
It
My
was
bad.
old.
It was an old spot.
That was,
it was renovated, but it was old.
So I'm also from Memphis, right? I've lived in some places. And so remember we was in the pantry? And one day I went to like sweep. I pulled everything out
You
the
said it was a
pantry,
mouse. Yeah.
and it was droppings. And I was like, I'm pretty sure those are like mice droppings.
Mind you, this is our first place together, so I'm already like, man, what this girl is crazy. I've never lived with a significant other. This was my first round at doing this. What the? Why? What is she talking
He didn't
about?
believe me, and I said,
Everything
Barry.
to me was an exaggeration.
I was like, Barry, those look like mice droppings, and I was like,
Bro,
I mean,
I'm clean because my first thought was I'm clean. I'm like, man, I'm clean.
I was like, they could be like roach dropping, like water bugs. We had a couple of them too.
We had water bugs
We had
too,
them
yeah.
big. I'm talking about them big fat ones with the wings. Them was in that thing too.
How we just go from saying the spot was nice to got there and saying we had roaches
Okay,
and rats.
it was like a pig in lipstick. You walked in and it was nice.
The spot was
It
dope
looked
though.
nice.
Yeah.
It was a cool spot. But the week
It was
we moved
old,
in
man.
there,
It was just
we
old.
had to take down a wasp nest.
Yeah, we had it. But it happens everywhere, right? Summertime on the deck, you can get a wasp nest. Come on.
But so we go out of town.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, let's just set some traps out just in case, so then we come back home and it'll catch the mouse. Cool. We go out of town, we come back, ain't no fucking mouse on here. I'm like, now this nigga think I'm tripping. Like,
Nope,
because
I
I
did.
know these are mouse droppings. I know it is.
And like she turned into India's pest control in like 24 hours. Like, hold on, did I marry a bad one or did I marry a pest control? Like, who did I marry? I don't know.
2 days later, after we get back from this trip, I go into the pantry. What do I see? A dead mouse on the trap.
Got his ass. I got B-Love got it. Put a little bit of Swiss down. I put peanut butter down there, matter of fact.
B Love didn't believe there was a mouse in there, but I knew it was a mouse in there.
But I got him.
So that was our first spot. So we're in this place, and I'm home from work, and hold on, say it again, because people don't know this. Say it again. I'm home from work.
Goodness gracious, can y'all believe she had a job at one time? Woo!
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
Yikes.
Had a good job too.
All right, want to get it back? No. Keep going.
You want me to go get a job?
Hell yeah! Don't threaten me with a good time. You ain't gotta get it. You ain't gotta get a full-time job. Go ahead, keep going.
I'm not.
I know. So why you even say that? Don't even get me excited. It made my weenie wiggle. She did. He want to get me excited talking about that.
Anyways, he comes in the house.
Nah, let me tell the story, man. You about to skip a whole important part. I was in Murfreesboro. Shout out to my boy KB. He was cutting my hair, man. I'm getting a haircut. I'm in the chair getting it. Matter of fact, KB told me to tell you. I wrote it down so I won't forget. He called me to tell me. He said, bro, tell India she had that Garden Trail shirt on Instagram today. So I said, damn, I had to go look it up. You did look like Theo Huxtable on a lot of levels. If you haven't seen India's Instagram, she looks like Theo Huxtable with the Garden Trail shirt on. And KB told me to tell you that.
It's funny.
Anyway, he hit me, gave me an edge up. My boy spin me around. Hey, I got this cookie. You want a piece? I'm like, shit, ain't no shame in my game. Yeah. Didn't know it was an edible cookie. He said, hold on, B.
No.
He said, hold on, B. It's an edible. I'm like, man, God, ain't nothing. Give me half a piece of that cookie. And I fucked right the whole cookie, right? The little sugar cookie. So I'm like, man, I'm straight. Like, I don't feel nothing. As I drive back from Murfreesboro to Nashville, I pull back up to our place. And I literally sat in the car with my hands on the steering wheel, still driving. And the car was parked. I'm like, wow. This car is floating. So I go in the house and I say, India, let's go. We had an obligation to go to that day.
Some said he walks in the house acting weird as hell. And so I was like, bro, what? I was like, what's the problem? He's not telling me. And I'm like, nah, you acting weird as hell. What's going on? So he told me he takes an edible. And I was like, all right, well, whatever. Like, I don't care. So we go. We had a friend's basketball game
Shout
to go
to.
to.
My boy, Juddy.
His friend was coaching a high school basketball game. We told him we were going to come. So we get to the game, and Bear is high as a kite.
I'm sitting by Tisha. I'm like, Tisha, I'm fucked up. It's all I can say. So
he's laughing at the kids. He can't stop laughing. He just done hit the tickle box.
Oh,
like he
my
just tickled
God.
at everything.
It was god awful.
So we sit through this damn game, and So we get ready to leave. After the game,
yes,
we go out to eat.
Yes.
Where we go? Ryan's
No. Shut up.
Haverty's?
Shut up. What are you talking about, Ryan?
Where did we go?
Went to Longhorn.
We did not go to Longhorn.
Yes, we did.
We went to Logan's.
Same thing. It's
That's
over
not
the
the same thing.
You had us going to Ryan's. You about to, what was next? Golden Corral? What are you talking about? It's a field trip. And we're from a game to a field.
Anyways,
yeah.
So me, his friend and his wife, and the coach of the team, and his girlfriend, we all go to Logan's after the game.
Oh my God.
So on the way to Logan's, he is just out of his mind. But mind you, he's still driving. And I was like, bruh, how much did you eat? And he was like, I just ate a little piece.
It was a little
and
bit.
I was like, nah, hell no. You had to eat more than a little piece.
It was small.
So
y'all know the cookies you get when you go to the Great American Cookie Store, them little bit bite-sized cookies. It was just that.
So we sit down, order the food, we talking. He's sitting there acting weird as hell.
And let me tell you where they set me at, first of all. I'm the small guy, right?
So me and Barry sat in the middle of the other two couples in the
booth. I'm in the middle, stuck. I look at Juddy. I said, bro, I'm high and I don't feel right.
So
I have to go to the bathroom.
And mind you, we don't know this other couple. We don't know.
I met him before. I didn't know his girlfriend. I met Coach.
I don't know these people. So we order the food. The food gets out. Bear takes one bite of his food and he stops. He can't even talk. He's like pointing.
I couldn't
get me out of the
do
booth.
anything.
Get me out of the booth right
I
now.
feel like God had my tongue and my mouth was shut. And I like that. That's all I can do. That's all I had.
So...
And here's why. Tell him why.
As soon as he gets out the booth, he's trying to make it to the bathroom.
I had
he
enough
fucking
respect.
vomits everywhere in Logan's.
I'm talking about like, have you ever seen Problem Child before? And do you remember on Problem Child when the Problem Child cut up the roller coaster to like 12 and how all the kids were projectile vomiting? That's what I was doing all the way through Logan's. I felt so bad.
So he vomits.
And check this out. They were about to close.
Yeah. They were about to close. So he vomits on the way to the bathroom. Then he gets to the bathroom. He's still vomiting.
I couldn't stop.
Juddy gets up to go check on him.
I love my brother, man. God bless.
He goes to check on him. He's in the bathroom for a minute. And I'm just embarrassed at this point because I'm just like, this nigga.
We just got married.
Like,
we just got married.
I can't even believe it. So Juddy comes out of the bathroom and he was like, he gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. Because he knows I'm pissed. And I said, how much did he eat, Juddy? He said, he ate the whole thing. And I said, he lying.
We just
lying.
got married.
I
didn't know what to do.
So then we leave, obviously. I asked for the check and I was like, sorry, y'all, we gotta go. So we leave.
Oh,
and
I had leftovers.
We packed the food up in a to-go box.
I'm still laughing because all this shit is funny to me, seemingly.
We get in the car.
Yeah.
I'm driving home.
Yes.
He opens up the box and vomits inside the fucking to-go box.
That's all I had.
So
That's
now we ain't even got no food.
That's all I had left. I was not doing it in the car. I opened the box and we all fall short of the glory of God. That was one of those times where I vowed at that point, I'm never eating a whole edible again in life. Again. Now, I've seen one of my partners literally down about a whole sleeve of them. And it took his ass out. He didn't throw up. But when I tell you, them edibles took that boy out like a goddamn elephant tranquilizer, hit him in the rib, he was done.
Well,
but when you do it, you're fine. So keep it up. Like, get you some more edibles.
It depends. I don't do nobody's weed brownies or nothing like that. I need to buy it from a reputable source, and it has to be sativa. I can't do anything indica because it low key. I don't know. It just make me feel depressed, and I don't be wanting to like.
And you were already sleepy.
And I don't like
that's the point.
That stuck mode feeling. I don't like feeling like that. I just like to be. So really, the same way that I'm on, like if I have anything sativa, if it's like a pre-roll or an edible, that's the same way I am when I drink alcohol.
If y'all want to see her fun, give her some sativa, right? I mean, anytime you out and you see her, hook her up.
No.
She'll be fun. Other than that,
nigga, I'm the life of the party. I don't know what you talking about.
Boy, it must be a dry ass party you the life for. It must be a morgue. It must be a old folks home.
The issue is that he likes to be the center of attention and he can't stand it.
I thought about this. Let's get into hold on. Let's get into something because I wanted to tell you this the other day. Let's hit the button.
During the week, we got deep. Chill. Let's talk on the podcast.
That's what India sent me something the other day on Instagram, and it was from her favorite person to follow on IG, the sex therapist that she talks about all the time. For the live show, I'm gonna get her to come. I'm going to pay her money to come so she can talk to us about some of the shit you sent me. But one thing you sent me, I want you to read it.
Why'd you say that with so much force?
I'm sorry. Some of the items you sent me. I want you to read the last thing you sent me from her. And I'm going to rebuttal about that on the same conversation that we having right now about somebody being the life of the party. Everybody out there, If you think India is the life of anybody party, I want you to say yes.
It
or
depends
hell
on
yeah.
who party
See,
I
like,
am.
See, now it depends.
It depends on who party I'm at.
A minute ago, she was just the life of the party.
I ain't never had nobody say, I don't like going to parties with Indians. Ever.
Can you pull it up? I don't like going to parties with India. So first time for
I don't
everything.
like going to parties with you.
We
Bye.
like the party. Hey.
That's why I'm celebrating my birthday by myself, so I can
Hold
go
on,
throw ass in a circle
we
without
getting to
these
that.
niggas.
We getting to that too. Come on.
Because I ain't got time.
One thing at a time. You stepping on all the topics.
You about to step on my last nerve.
Jesus Christmas. Can you pull up what I asked you to pull up? Nah, you sent it to me. So just go back and look at the chat. You sent it to me, India.
Leave me alone. Stop talking to me.
What's so hard about
this?
Yes.
Playfulness and flirting at the beginning of a new relationship feels so carefree and fun. Unfortunately, after couples have been together for a long time, they get comfortable and the playful banter and flirting may diminish. Bring flirting back. Here's a tip. When you're flirting with your eyes, make eye contact with your lover's left eye. The left eye connects to the emotional right brain. Great way to build connection.
Now, all it was cool. And I like this person too. The therapist. I think she's dope. I think she's good. She's funny. I think all this stuff is like right on time. But she forgot about something in this, right? If you want to flirt and bring back. Now, everybody likes to, I love to flirt. You know what I'm saying?
Well, other people.
Can I sing this song? Is RJ canceled too?
No, it's all of it is canceled. It's
That's a hell of a song, man. I'm a flirt. Walk. Anyway, now with that being said, there's something to say about flirting with your significant other, your wife, after being together for so long. When you guys are fresh and you're new, she's happy and she's fine. When you've been together for 6 years, now she's not as happy and fun and the life of the party like she used to be.
But you get on my nerves. You didn't used to get on my nerves.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, right? Everybody wants to flirt with a baddie. Nobody wants to flirt with a maddie. So if you always mad and got an attitude, it's going to be tough for me to break the seal to flirt with my woman. Because damn, how am I going to cut through all the stuff to start flirting? I don't want to flirt with you and you all walking around with the...
Please, you really, you be having the game all fucked up because you be sitting there thinking because you make it seem like you're supposed to perform certain actions in order for you to do the things that you're supposed to do. Maybe if you flirted a little bit, that would drop the attitude. I would be out with a straight face and the guy would throw me a little flirty compliment and I'd be laughing. Thank you.
I'm the king of a good making a woman laugh.
Making other women laugh. Nigga, you don't make me laugh. You don't be funny to me no more.
Because you got a permanent frown.
I don't have a permanent frown.
You got resting, beautiful lady face.
Permanent. I'm not gonna call you a name.
I just said you got RBF. Resting, beautiful lady face. You walk around the house with RBF all day.
How you flirt with your left eye?
Like this? Shit, what you mean? If y'all ain't seen it, yes, I flirt with my left eye. What's up, baby? And give me that little. That's always work. That luscious. Hit them with the look at that sound. When they hear that juice,
that's disgusting.
They gonna want my tongue to get loose.
No, it sound like you got thick spit.
You bullshitting. You tripping. It
sound like you got thick spit.
Well, listen.
Nothing more than that.
The thing I'm trying to say is, if you want somebody to flirt with you, you gotta open yourself up to be flirted with.
No,
nobody's gonna flirt with somebody.
You've lost it. You lost it. Your form of flirting. We're talking about making eye contact. You know what your form of flirting is? Me walking past you, smacking me in the ass. That is literally all you know how to do is smack ass.
First of all, with consent. Let's get that right. If I'm out in public, she's talking about like I'm just flirting with women like this. Like this is my style. Like smacking butts.
What the fuck? What are you talking about? My ass. Are you smacking other women's asses?
No, but you made it seem like if I'm flirting prior to us getting married, if I'm flirting, I'm just an ass smacker. Like that's what I do to flirt. Like smack. that's not. No, I thought you about to hit me.
Are you okay?
I thought you about to hit
Are
me.
you okay?
Are you okay? You're crazy
No,
tonight. Are you
no.
on what you on tonight?
You're not okay.
Crown Royal.
You're not okay. Why
Royal
would I
Crown.
say your form of flirting is smacking ass? Bear, you've been
That's-
with me since 2010. Whose asses are you smacking?
Back in the day before you may have thought I was just smacking butts. That's crazy to me. I've never smacked.
I'm confused.
I've never smacked a woman on her rear end except my wife in my house, and that's flirting. If you walk in my house and I'm smacking that rump, that means it's time to jump on this thing. So that's what I'm saying.
I don't like that. I want to be wooed. Shit, I'm sick of your ghetto ass smacking.
What in the world? What kind of wood
It's
you
fine.
do? No, I'm sick of
It's fine. You keep smacking ass, but I need a little something else. That's like bare minimum.
cash. I bet if you give her cash, them draws gonna drop quick. Cash. You let me smack all the ass for cash. You know what's crazy about this? I got a story. Went to Sephora the other day. Matter of fact, let me back up. Let me back up.
Aw, he in his complaining bag today.
I'm with it tonight. Fellas, feel me on this. I said, shit, me and Blake about to get some cookies. If you want to go, I'm inviting you because Crumble Cookies, which I don't even really mess with like that, had a brand new Rice Krispie treat cookie. Now, who am I to deny anything Rice Krispie treat related? Let's go. She says, I don't really want to go. And then I say, because I'm trying to spend some time with my woman, unbeknownst to her, obviously I don't do a good enough job at nothing else. So I'm trying to spend a little time with her. I say, you want to roll with me and the kid? Nah, I'm straight. I'm just going to be here. RBF, resting beautiful lady face. Just, I'm straight. I'm like, all right, well, forget it then. So you know what I say? I'm going to give it another try. Hey, you know what? If you go with us, I'll take you to Sephora. Hold on, let me get my shoes. I'm talking about, God, yes. Goodness gracious. You want to put gas in the car too? Hold on, let me get my shoes. Ran before I know it. She downstairs, shoes on, purse in hand. Y'all ready? Typically, it's me asking her if she's ready. But now, because we're going to Sephora, she's downstairs. Y'all ready? I'm like, come on, man. No, give us time. We'll be ready in a minute. I promise you, she sat at the door for like 5 minutes just waiting.
Bear, you're lying.
We finally came to the door.
I was upstairs
And you
because
walked
he had
down. I
already
said that. I said
irritated
that.
me. And
See? A
y'all
Maddie.
walked to the
A
car.
Maddie.
Y'all walked to the car, and then I have to put my shoes on. I was like, well, I guess I'll leave. Since they're about to leave me.
Y'all ready? Kept saying it. So anyway, we get in the car, right? Boom. We go to Crumble. Now at this point, I'm thinking she kind of forgot. No.
Why would I forget
We
that?
get the Crumble. We get the cookies. She like, all right, let's go to Sephora. I'm like, all right, cool. Blake is on his head. Can I have my cookie, Dad? Can I have my cookie, Dad? I'm like, bro, we just got the cookies. So I'm dad and husband, and I can't even eat my Rice Krispie treat because I got thing one and thing two.
It was
begging me to
nasty
do.
anyway.
I got better as time progressed.
You didn't even finish it. I threw it
Because
away.
it wasn't the freshest. The Rice Krispies was a little stale. Anyway, I digress. We all get out of the car. Me and Blake sat outside and let him eat his cookie. Me and Blake then walk in. Indy's already in her Sephora bag. I'm talking about she in there talking to the people, searching for stuff. But then I go in there and I find me something. You know, I need some moisturizer. I got a skincare routine now because I'm getting a little older, 26 and a half. It ain't what it used to be. So anyway, we get ready to check out. We go to the cash register. The lady, boom, boom, checks me out. I'm making the lady laugh. The lady in the front, the black lady. So I can see her looking at me and she laughing at us going back and forth like this is how we act in real life. And she's like laughing at us going back and forth. India puts her stuff on the counter and walks off. The lady says like $103.75. I'm looking around like, hold up. I only got this $135 moisturizer. What's going on? The black lady losing her mind laughing at this point. And I like, you saw what she just did, right? The black lady couldn't even say nothing but shake her head. Yeah. She put her shit down and just walked off. So now the cash register lady looking at me like, that's your wife. You got to pay for it. I'm looking at me like, I don't even know her like that. Get her own shit separately. But the black lady losing her mind. India then talking about, I just went over here to find something small because I didn't know you were going to pay for it for real.
First of all, why would you say I was going to take you to Sephora if you're not going to buy it?
Nigga, I was
That's the
gonna
only
drive
reason why
you
I was
there.
there.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
drive
need
the
you to
car.
drive. I prefer to go shopping alone.
I would
didn't
prefer
need you to drive.
that too. And I would prefer you buy your stuff on your own as well.
Well, Barry, you did it.
I never seen anything like that. I'm talking about threw the stuff on the counter. The lady just started checking things out. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of looking at my phone. The lady said, one on $375. I said, huh? India, nowhere to be found. People were behind me. I had no choice but to go ahead and pay for it.
I needed a new...
The black lady couldn't believe it. I said, did you see what happened? The black lady. I could see her laughing through her mask. I said, you gonna let her do that? Indy came back up there with the smallest thing, about $25. I'm like, now you gonna pay for that?
No, that was $35. I needed eye cream.
35 is a lot less than $103.75. I really got the receipt. Anyway, fellas, my advice to you, this is not even a relationship, but I think everybody should know. Stay the hell out of Sephora with your lady because she's going to make you buy the stuff and she's going to trick you into doing it.
Don't offer to take your lady to Sephora if you're not going to pay for it.
No, man, this is crazy to me. I
You crazy.
I couldn't believe you did that.
Why?
Because that was wild.
That's not even like,
was a
why
wild
can't you
thing.
believe I did that?
Anyway,
It
I
wasn't
had to
even
say it.
intentional.
Yeah.
I just let you go ahead on with it because I ain't nobody finna argue with
See
you
what I'm
over
saying?
that.
See what I'm saying? And then she said, look. You want me to give your $70 back? I like you damn right I did. Now I'm going to ask y'all this. How many people listening right now really think I got that $70 back? Thank you. Nobody. I knew nobody was going to say nothing. I let the beat breathe. Nobody. You couldn't even buy me a $2.99 carton of creamer.
You said that you were gonna. You be like, I'll pay you back for that. And you never did. It doesn't matter because we're married. It's ours.
Bullshit. She crazy.
Well,
as
how
hell.
did you pay for it?
What you mean? How did I pay for what?
How you pay for everything that I need? What are you talking about? Are you acting confused?
You a charity case at this point. Now look. RBF, here it comes. Come on, man. What you doing, man?
You got me fucked up. You got me fucked.
You really
up.
must be drunk tonight. I
You
can't believe it.
must be drunk tonight. What am I?
You are.
A charity case. So there, you get to sit here with your nappy ass hair. Sit
Bro, I
there
didn't
with
even
your
brush
hair.
my hair.
Sit there with your hair.
See what I go
Sit
through?
there with your hair.
This is great. This is domestic
Sit there
violence.
with your damn hair.
I don't think we should put hands on one another.
It ain't hands.
You touched me.
I got you called me a
okay.
charity case. So now, guess what?
Let me get
You
something
ain't
else
got
here, man.
you
Cool.
got to sit there with your hair
No,
looking
we
crazy.
just gonna do a little. Fix it up. It's getting better. Hold up. Ain't no shame in my game. Breaking down bed like shame. Anyway, she think I'm sexy. I'm a sex symbol.
You want your hat back?
No, I'm cool. I ain't saying nothing about your little edge. Carly Ray, Carly Faye over here. The fuck. Anyway,
He mad, y'all.
man, look at me. You mad? I can't argue with you.
You think I'm finna argue with you? This is your responsibility that you sitting here. This is your
Anyway.
obligation that you sitting here complaining about. What do you
I'm
think
trying to
stay
get-
at
I'm
home moms do? Like,
You know
what
what?
do you
Let me
think-
tell y'all something.
what do
Can
you
we get
think-
real? Let's get real.
and
I'm supposed to be talking about Halloween. You got me talking about other stuff right now.
cause you done took it all to the left end. I told you and your complaining bag today, and I ain't got time.
I'm gonna talk about my
If you want to
stay-at-home
complain,
mom in
why don't you
second.
just do an episode by yourself and complain about all of your hardship that you're going
The
through
homie's
while
coming
being
back
in a
on in a minute.
relationship with me?
The homie's coming back.
Cause I don't give a
RBF.
fuck.
Rest in beautiful lady face. I'm telling you. That's gonna be the name of this episode. RBF. Show it to him. RBF right here. Matter of fact, just stay right there real fast. Don't try to fake laugh now.
Get back on topic, cause I'm about to lose it.
All right.
I'm
here we
about to
go.
lose it.
Here we go, real fast. All right. Now, this is what I wanted to talk. You know what I thought about too before I get to the Halloween discussion. Me and Blake went to the party this weekend. Shout out to my homeboy Big Blake B Love number 2. What's up? executive producer extraordinaire. Went to the park this weekend and he had to pee. Every time Blake has to pee, I'm like, bro, you're not peeing in the porta potty. I would rather do a lot of stuff than pee in the porta potty. But then I thought about it. How freaky or turned on would you have to be to have sex in a porta potty? On the, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not that turned on, I could bust it open if you really wanted me to. 10 being something miraculous has to happen. On a scale of 1 to 10, how freaky or turned on would you have to be to bust it open in a porta potty?
You'd have to be a junkie. It has nothing to do with freak level. You have to be a junkie.
Because you always like, like people bust it open in dressing rooms. People bust it open like in parking lots.
I've never been to a porta potty that didn't smell like shit. So what are we talking about here? You have to be homeless or a junkie or like a drug addict.
You think so?
Yes.
I don't know. I thought about it at the porta because I told you I wouldn't even let Blake pee in the porta potty. So
Why were y'all at the porta potties?
We were in the park at the festival.
I've never walked up to a porta potty with Blake.
He knows what a porta potty is. I told him what one was. That's a toilet outside. He's never been in one, and he will never go in one. I will let him pee on himself before we go in the porta potty. That's how I'm giving it up. But if I would go use one. I don't care. But him, nah, I'm not letting him use a porta potty. So we pee outside. But then the thought arose to me. I wonder would India have sex in a porta potty? I don't know why I thought about that. Maybe I'm crazy.
Bear, you won't even have sex in a hot tub.
Here we go. I wish you had a hot tub time machine. I can go back and bust your brains out. Smack it, had that water making like a tidal wave, looking like wave country in it.
But you did it. Missed opportunity.
I think they stopped making hot tubs when they made that one. They got about a hot tub, put it right here in this room.
I'm not having sex in no more hot tubs. How do you clean a hot tub?
Chlorine.
Mm-mm.
What you think chlorine is?
I'll never have sex in another Gallenberg hot tub.
Everybody busting it open in there, but still they got chlorine. They come in
No.
disinfect. What you think chlorine is?
They throw your whole pH off. No.
Well, that's the chlorine getting in that cooch.
No.
I'm just saying.
It's bacteria getting in that cooch because they don't ever clean them shits.
So listen, man. Let me get to my Halloween spectacular. Happy Halloween, everybody out there. First of all, I played the song in the beginning because I wanted to talk about role play and cosplay. Have you ever thought about doing that? Like coming in the bedroom, like on a Halloween tip? It's Halloween, like getting real, dressing up as like a anime character and busting it open. Anime characters are in style.
I don't know anything about anime.
Neither,
like I don't understand it. I don't understand like what's supposed to be done with it. I don't know.
Summer Walker Galactor page is an anime page. And that's an anime. She's in anime. And I was wondering, are you in anime? I thought about it. Like, would you dress up? Like,
is it like a fantasy of yours?
Nah.
Barry, what do you mean prop my boobs up?
Because they always have like they boobs sitting up to their chin. Let me get done.
No, I'm not propping my boobs up, anime or not. They gonna hang to my belly button.
RBF, man. RBF. Rest in beautiful lady face. Have you ever thought about doing cosplay during Halloween? Like it's Halloween, it's on Sunday, Saturday, Sunday.
Sunday.
Halloween is on Sunday, the weekend. On the weekend, the freaks come out at night. Ha ha ha. So have you ever thought about just leaving your costume on and just going along with the character? Let's say, like the one time you were a deer. Like, have you ever thought about giving me deer sex?
Did you go smoke something before the podcast started?
Answer the question. Have you ever thought about doing some role play after Halloween?
No, I've never thought about doing role play because you play too much.
What you mean?
You play too much. You would make it not sexy.
I had another question about Halloween, so I was going crazy.
Like you're too damn silly. Like, no, I've never thought about it.
Crazy about Halloween. I thought about this. So if I ask you a question, well, I'm gonna give you some stats real fast. Look this up, right? The top 10 candies, most popular candy of Halloween. Number 1, Reese's Cups. Number 2, Skittles. 3 M&Ms, 4 Starbursts, 5 Hot Tamales, 6 Sour Patch, 7 Hershey's Kisses, yuck, 8 Snickers, 9 Tootsie Pops, and 10 candy corn. Out of all of those, which one would you use to describe Big Daddy sex?
Who is Big Daddy?
Big Love. What you mean? Who is Big Daddy? What? What you mean?
I don't know.
Got amnesia.
I don't know. Nobody named Big Daddy.
Which one of those pieces of candy would you use to describe?
Tootsie Roll.
That wasn't even on there. But that was funny though. That was funny. Hey, that was funny though. That was. All right, I'm gonna stop laughing. Got a pod, man. That was a good joke. Can't believe you did that. And it's like, I look at the list. Damn, did I say the list? But you know what the number 8.
Wait, what's
Guess
on
what
the
though?
list again?
Guess what though? Number 8 of the top 10 worst candies is Tootsie Roll. So see what I'm saying? That's why. And she was talking about, that's RBF. But she want me to flirt with her. What is she saying?
For real, what's the candy
You should have
again?
listened, man. Nah, I ain't call your cooch the wax Coke bottles.
It's not a Halloween candy.
The top 10 worst is the wax Coke bottles. Yes, it is.
I don't even know what that is.
Yes, you do. You know the wax Coke bottles, all the little things you peel off and they look like Coke bottle caps and you eat them and it's like wax. Never seen those?
I've never had that. I don't know what that
Shits
is.
are horrible.
What's top 10? I'm gonna rate you for real. Come on.
Don't rate me. Just tell me which one reminds you of me. You already said Tootsie Roll, but
What, in like a
that's
visual?
fine.
Or
Nah,
like
shit, I don't know what. Just pick one. Reese's Cups, Skittles, M&M, Starburst, Hot Tamales, Sour Patch Kids, Hershey's Kiss, Snickers, Tootsie Pops, and candy corn. I know I'm about to smoke it. Mine was easy. I'll give you mine. Ready? Sex with you. It's kind of like eating a Tootsie Pop. Because I'd be like, 1, 2, 3. How many licks does it take before you get out? I'd be ready to penetrate. You got a little aisle there, like y'all. 1, 2, 3. Nobody knows. How many licks does it really take? And sometimes my tongue is tired. I'm like, hurry up. But I hang in there. The tongue of Tanzania rises again. So
let me see the list.
no, I'm not letting you see the list. I'm gonna
Let me
say
see
it
the
again.
list.
Hold on, I got
Let
my
me see
phone
the
locked. There it is.
So
Reese's.
you made the list, so you've had time to think
I
about
didn't.
it.
That's a USA Today article. I screenshotted that from USA Today. Then look, if you go to USA Today, not only will they give you the list, they will also give you the list by like which state consumes that type of candy or prefer the type of candy on the list. I looked at my state, Mississippi, the greatest state on earth, 3 Musketeers. I was like, yikes, we can't do better than that. I'm waiting on you. She got to think so long. Come on with the RBF.
Starburst.
That's all you got?
Cause I can't really. I feel like those candies aren't like a fair. Cause I would have said like Pop Rocks. Like sometimes it's like a lot. It's like amazing. It's like fireworks. That's what made me think of.
Fake laugh. It's my fake laugh.
That
buddy.
was a compliment.
You should have stuck with Tootsie Roll. You killed that one. You smoked that.
I was trying to play a little game.
Now you gotta play my game. You smoked
I
it
could have
first.
stuck to the Tootsie Roll.
Ain't no Tootsie Roll over here, but I feel what you were saying. More like a king size Snicker. That's what you were looking for, but it wasn't on here. I know what you were really looking for. Couldn't find it, could you?
Twix?
It's two of me? You ain't never sucked no balls before, so I know you ain't talking about two.
I was just thinking one stick.
She trying to get her jokes off now. It ain't, the best joke you had was the Tootsie Roll.
I was trying to answer the question. I said Starburst.
You smoked it. Don't worry about it. Anyway, let
You
me
said
go ahead
Tootsie Pop.
and get to my...
If you could describe sex as a Starburst, what would it be described as?
Starburst? When you bite into it, it's a little dry. But once you get in your mouth, everything get juicy for me. So it's like a lady. A lady would
I'm
be a
going to say, so
Starburst.
those are like girl descriptions of candies.
I mean, you got to make it your own. I just told you what I thought about.
Reese's, go.
Reese's remind you of breast. Open the pack, you get two of them, stick your face in the middle. See, I'm true to it. I ain't new to it. You want some more? M&M's. I'm trying to make you nut. Peanut with or without. I'm trying to give you a nut. So you give me them plain M&M's. I'm gonna give you a nut M&M. It's easy for me. Don't play with me like this, man. What else? Hot tamales? Come on, man.
I can't.
That's an
vouch for
easy
that.
one. Hot tamales.
I don't like
You always
candy. All
start
that
off-
shit nasty.
Hot tamales.
Except for
fire.
Tootsie Pops. Tootsie Pops are like really good to
See
me.
what I'm saying? That's it. Took
I do
many
genuinely
licks
like a Tootsie
does it
Pop.
take?
And Reese's.
I do. A 3.
What am I supposed to
3.
do? Compare the Reese's to your nutsack?
I don't know what you want to do. It's this. I don't know how my nutsack tastes. You don't either. Cause you give it
Ah,
away.
here you go. Here you go.
All right, man. Let me go ahead and get to my favorite subject of favorite. What do I call this? I forgot.
I don't know. Maybe if you didn't talk about your lack of head so much, maybe you get it more often.
Now unqualified advice from B Love and B Love's relation
Well, I don't
tip.
care who tells me. Now, I saw something else on the internet that I want to talk about that I want to see if the fellas out there agree with. I'm sorry. I really don't know if I agree with it or not, but I'm going to read it to you. Oh, my goodness. And it just went away just that quickly. It says 5 things to do for your husband every year. Now, this is an annual list of 5 things that ladies should do. And let's see if any of you would agree and see if I would agree. It says, surprise him with lunch at his job. Make a sex night all about him. Number 2. Number 3, take him to his favorite store, hand him cash, and set him loose. Number 4, write and share 20 things that you love about him. And number 5, plan a getaway for just you two. I read that list and I'm like, it's cool, but I don't think, like I would probably add, subtract some things to it. But ladies out there, I like where this list was going. Men, we spend all the time trying to figure out what to do for our ladies, plan, make sure everything is cool. I think ladies need to start figuring out small things to do for men. I said this last time. We can't give flowers. Don't give me a flower, But this list is not too hard to accomplish. Surprise him with lunch at his job. That's pretty cool. I like that. Make a sex night all about him. I mean, what person wouldn't? What person wouldn't like that? You know what I'm saying? But give me cash. I don't need you to do all that. Share 20 things you love about him. That's cool. But I do think.
See,
some
you don't.
thought.
All you think about is sex.
No.
Why? You got the most excited about the sex option on that list.
Who wouldn't?
So
Who wouldn't? And you got
but
the most
it
excited
takes
about the
more-
cash.
No, I did it.
I saw you what you did. Like,
You out here acting like I'm just trying to take all your
Give me
money.
money.
Like, what the hell you talking about?
I'm in need. Well, anyway, I'll tell you later. This list is cool. So my relationship is
No.
figure out things you can do throughout the year that will be special for your significant other that will last the entire year in their mind. So they
A
can
relationship
remember.
is more than sex.
It
So
is.
I
That's what
but
I'm
that
saying.
is what you're mostly focused on. That's what it appears to be. And so you
That's
have
not the
to feed other areas of the relationship. So some guys may actually like a list of 20 things that you really like about.
I thought
them.
that was a good one too. That
No,
was
you
a good
didn't.
one.
You was like, it's okay.
Oh my goodness.
You're more
gracious.
concerned with the sex day. Got it.
All right, well, just make sure you break it off then. Anyway.
Not with that attitude. I ain't breaking off nothing.
So then when I say you got a bad attitude about wanting to flirt with you, what's double standard. Anyway,
Look how you acting.
Are you ready? Pull up.
Look how you acting.
Pull up your topic. You ready?
I ain't nobody got time for that.
Here we go. WWID. Let's get it.
Let her upgrade you. What would India do?
Oh. WWID. What would India do? Kick it.
So I actually wasn't going to read that. Do I not have any service? I came across a post earlier today that I'm going to read since he just read that.
What you mean?
Dates for Black women. It was a post.
I've been giving those out. That was lame.
someone-
Somebody bit my style. I've been saying that.
Are you doing the things that's on the list? Like, I'm asking. Or you keep saying like, so, date ideas for Black women. A luxury picnic, lake, beach, or park, and stargazing. A walk in the park that ends with a picnic.
I've been saying that.
Winery/wine tasting. A hike.
We doing that. Go ahead.
A hike, live music, horseback riding, something that requires a passport, sip and paint at home or in studio, a candle making class, crafting, road trip somewhere we've never been, spontaneous adventure, gun range, fair/carnival, spa date, at home or in spa, mixology class, cooking/sushi class, dance. Bear, we've been together for a long time.
I'm just saying, keep going. Leave me alone. Do you?
Did that years ago. Like, what are you talking about?
Come on, man. Go ahead and get done.
Dance class.
Did that.
Years ago. Helicopter tour of the city.
I ain't listen, man.
Museum tour.
Did that.
/art exhibit. Dinner and a movie.
Did that. I'm just saying, man, I ain't hating. It's a hell of a list. Do all that. I did
You should keep doing that.
You should keep doing it. If you got a woman that ain't giving you the resting beautiful lady face.
Do you like what you want to do about it, Barrett? What do you want to do about it, Barrett?
Come on,
what do you want to do about it, Barrett?
Why you so?
What do you want to do about it? Huh? What do you want to do about it?
Why you so loud? Blakey sleep. Remember that?
What do you want to do about it?
Come on, man. Keep going.
Okay. Top golf/arcade.
Did that.
Sightseeing. Pro sports game.
Did that.
Axe throwing.
Did that.
Don't say I did that. You ain't did nothing in a year.
I done seen it all. Shout out to Chief.
Teach me something new. Get me dressed.
Every day. Every day.
The only person you teach in this house is Blake. Kudos for you. You're a great father.
Every day.
Get me dressed up and surprise me. Never.
You lying. On everything. I'm
Never.
I did.
Never.
I might not have done that.
Never.
Okay. It was 1 out of like 15.
Barrett. You haven't done half of this.
What haven't I done? Pick another one.
Luxury picnic.
Did that.
Walk in the park that.
Did that. Come on, keep going. Name another one. I ain't did a
Are you talking
luxury
about the-
picnic. I did a picnic though. Why everything gotta be luxury? You know what I'm saying? It's a simple thing. Usher told us that on Confessions. Probably number 11. What else? What?
Horseback riding.
2 I ain't did. Give me another one.
Sip and paint.
What you mean with? I'm finna cut this damn computer off.
That was a date. We did a bunch of group activities. Crafting.
All right, y'all. All right, man. Listen up. I did have one more thing I wanted to talk about because I saw this shit and I thought this was hilarious. So thank you for a tip, even though it wasn't WWID. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
I have something for that. I'll save it for next time.
All right, cool. Now listen. I saw this on the Shade Room. I thought this was hilarious. A woman stuck with a $3,100 bill after her blind date refused to pay for the 23 family members she brought along. I thought that was amazing. My man got stuck with a bill from a lady on a blind date who brought a family reunion and they ran the bill up $3,100, what would you have done if you were him? Did he do the right thing?
Left?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. That would have been out the door. I'd
Quick
been out the
story.
door. Well, shoot. Now I got to read what I was going to talk about because it's like the same damn type of thing, but different.
Well, when you pull up, I'm gonna tell a story. A
But
while ago,
different.
me and Westside were in 7th grade. Have I told the story before? I know I haven't. We were in 7th grade, and this shit happened to us. Like, we were hanging around with I got T West and a couple of the older homies, and they had a little party at Pizza Hut. My boy ran the tab up at Pizza Hut, you know what I'm saying? Like, ran it up. And then he said, all right, man, look, we finna go run around the corner and do something, and we'll come right back to get y'all. Why these fools left me and Wesley at Pizza Hut? I had to call my dad to come pay for the pizza. It's on the
Oh, you told me that. I don't know if you told it on here, but you told me that.
Go ahead and read. Yeah, that's long. Good.
So,
Can we save
mind your
that?
business.
Jeez.
Husband says, proposed family trip makes him feel taken advantage of.
Ooh.
My parents are trying to organize a family vacation soon now that everyone is vaccinated and travel has opened up. They are proposing either a ski trip or a beach trip later when it gets warmer. I have 4 siblings and a total of 8 nibblings, nieces and nephews.
Okay.
My parents are retired and are somewhat comfortable, but can't pay for everyone. They propose paying a little more than their equal share and then having people pay what they can to ensure everyone can go. This greater share equates to about what we spend on vacations with just us. I like this idea, so do my siblings. Problem is, my husband makes far more than everyone else, and he says this makes him feel used. We had a kid a year ago, and I work part-time but bring in about $35K a year. Before that...
Solid for part-time.
Yeah.
Ask her where she working.
Before that...
Keep going. I couldn't.
Don't bring up nothing about no
That
job.
was a layup joke. Come on, keep going.
Before that, I was making much more, but we jointly decided for me to go part-time.
Okay.
Meanwhile, his salary is $200K plus a year. Why you gotta be so annoying?
Come on, man. Keep going.
Plus a year-end bonus, and he has other passive income streams. Who that sound like? None of my siblings are exactly in poverty, but they didn't go to college and are all making closer to what I make. For the trip as planned, we would end up paying a couple thousand more than our equal share. This is something I'm okay with because I just want to have a trip everyone can be at. Husband said if he's going to spend so much on a trip, he'd rather just go on a trip, the 2 of us plus our son. He's never really been the cheap type before. We go on at least 2 trips a year and always have. He drives a very nice car and we have a nice home. Not sure if this is him being fair or if he's being greedy. This is a side I've never seen of him before. Am I being unfair to keep trying to get him to go along with the plan? Normally I would be like on the woman's side, but in this situation, I do think it's unfair because I mean, he's not married to your family. I'm sorry. He's just not married to your family. And even though he is like obviously very well off, he can offer to do that, but you can't make him
Say it again.
do that. And that's a lot of like siblings and
Nibblings. I never heard of a nibbling though. Sound like you're eating people.
So
Don't like it.
It's like just because he has it, you can't expect him to spend it on your family. Also, they're adults. So what I think you should be doing, ski trips are expensive. Beach trips can be expensive depending on the type of beach house you get. So maybe I should do a cheaper trip.
Tap into an all-inclusive vibe.
Yeah, maybe you should just
A
do like
cruise,
a
maybe.
much cheaper trip because you can't expect him. That's a lot of people. And it would be different if you even said like, okay, we'll be paying like an extra $1,000 more. You said a couple of thousand.
You drunk.
And so nobody is obligated to give that type of money to somebody that they're not even married to. He's not financially responsible for his family. He's just only financially responsible for you and your son.
Now, if he does it out of the kindness of his heart, blessings, you know what I mean? But you can't force him to spend his money on your family or shit, even his for that matter. If he wants to do it, That's on him.
For instance, like if we all went on a trip and my sister went and she couldn't go or afford to go or pay for all of it, I could see you being like, I got you, Alexis.
But you gotta watch Blake whenever I tell you to. Go ahead. I mean, stipulate. Keep going.
But again, that's because he wants to do it.
It's the homegirl. But she will watch Blake whenever I ask her to.
You can't do that.
But she can't come on a trip then.
You literally can't
Simple
do
as
that.
that. It's the border.
You literally
Quid pro
can't
quo.
be like, she's not a slave to you.
No, I know that.
If you pay for the trip. If that's the case, then
people trip
you
me
can't.
out. Slave didn't get no money.
Bear
It was slave labor.
It doesn't matter. She's not a slave to you if you choose to do something for her. When you do things for people, it's out of the kindness of your heart, not because you're expecting anything in return or demanding anything in return.
I know, but it'd be nice to get something, though.
You could ask.
I could ask. These are jokes, okay? Stay calm. I'm going to find all the RBFs and just make a collage of them.
Baby, do what you got to do.
Ooh, baby, do what you got to do.
Because
Let me tell y'all, every
however
time
my
she
face
gets...
is looking, it's how I'm feeling right now.
Every time she gets some new hair, she try to like turn it on a little bit. Like you would notice when she had an afro, she come like zenned out. When she gets some braids, ooh, wait, she turned into what's homegirl on Friday name?
Shut up.
Craig. What's Craig girl name on Friday? You turn in there. Her. You turn into Wanda. You look, you want to flip them so bad. When
And
she
you
gets
have
up and walks out, she flips them.
into a pain in my ass.
Anyway.
It's been real.
Tell the people where they can find you.
India.Marie.
And where
On
else?
Instagram. She did her thing on Instagram.
You can find your boy BeLove1911 on all social platforms. Be sure to follow She and I Podcast on Instagram and to subscribe on YouTube. Hit the button right now if you're watching. Go ahead so you can get notified when we release this bad boy every week. You feel me? Also, hit us up on Gmail, sheandipodcast@gmail.com. Let us know what you want to hear. Let us know the vibes and let us know you out there rocking with us. In the meantime, y'all stay safe out there, man. It's Halloween weekend and it's homecoming weekend. So what's up? The vibes out there. It's been real. It's been fun. I out.